Pisces, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. We're going to have a look at love for the month ahead, mid-September to mid-October specifically. Now, if you're looking for a general predictions reading, I do have your September predictions up on my channel. And I do those once a month as well. So if this reading does resonate and you want to join the family, I recommend that you subscribe so you can stay informed of those future readings. Let's get into it, Pisces. We're going to start by pulling 3 oracle cards from this oracle deck, which will tell us the 3 main themes your sign can expect to experience when it comes to love. I will also be getting additional information about how your person is feeling about you in the month ahead. We're going to have a look at the established person or the old person who you may already have history with. And then we're going to have a look at the new person or someone who is yet to kind of ground a connection with you as well. So what are Pisces' 3 main themes in love for the month ahead, please, Spirit? What are Pisces' 3 main themes in love? We have the 6th house coming out. Wait. No. Naughty. No. No. What are Pisces' main themes in love for the month ahead? We also have fixed coming out. And, excuse me, good boy. We also have Scorpio coming out for you. So 6th house, fixed, and Scorpio. Good boy, Saucy, good boy. Now, at the back of the deck, we have air. So that's interesting. I feel like this air energy is a reflection of maybe a lot of thinking. It could be you trying to process something as well that's happening to you in the month ahead, or just kind of weighing things up, especially based on this energy. I feel like you're weighing things up and trying to think positively about where things are going when it comes to love. The emphasis on positively. I do see some of you like meeting new people in the month ahead who could positively impact your love life. You're meeting people through friends, you're meeting with more friends, you're having a lot of like social interactions, I think, which is making you feel more optimistic about where your love life is headed. Let's talk about this 6th house, though. Your first theme with the 6th house has to do with you kind of being in service to others. I feel like as a theme in love, though, maybe you're feeling very kind of like things are kind of kicking off in a very mutual way with someone that you're dealing with. If you're in a relationship, this looks like balanced partnership. This feeling of you give, I give. But if you're single, I almost feel like you're kind of more comfortable with putting effort into pursuing someone because you're getting clear signs that they're interested in you. Like this house feels a lot about balance for you. I don't feel like you would put yourself out there in this way unless they were very clear. But let's get tarot to be sure, because the 6th house can be a lot more than just helping other people. What is this about, Spirit? What's going on for Pisces with the 6th house? We have the 6 of Wands, okay. We have the Magician. That makes a lot of sense. I feel like you're getting gratification over helping somebody else. I see you like having this sort of hero energy and just feeling recognized for your efforts. The Page of Wands. I do see you engaging with someone here and just feeling really positive about how it boosts your self-esteem. You're either helping somebody else with their relationship issues or their love issues, or you're actually helping somebody else physically, and this person is someone that you have a crush on, getting a lot of time to work with them and kind of establish more of a connection with them. I do feel a crush over here forming, but I feel like it stems from how you receive attention for the efforts that you're putting in. Like you're getting a lot of validation. This could even have to do with you putting yourself out online. Maybe you're working a lot on your body, or you've made some adjustments to your health and you're getting recognition for that. I just feel like you're getting a lot of attention over here, to be honest with you. At the back of the deck is the Judgment card. I can see a lot of external validation that is really boosting your self-esteem and making you feel very confident about some of the people that you're interested in, because I do see you having a crush. And I think with this Page of Wands, there's this exciting development in your love life based on early stages of mutual interactions with someone, especially if you're a single Pisces. But even if you're like in a relationship, it just feels like you're, good boy, good boy. It just feels like you're getting a lot of like external validation from people. And for some of you, it has to do with what you put out online, your online presence, garnering a lot of like positive support. But I just think that it has to do with like gratification, the sixth house energy, and the kind of like effort being mutual. Like I know that what I put in, I'm going to get back. Because I do think that for some of you, you are helping another person, but it's nothing that they wouldn't do for you. You know that whatever you give, you're going to get back. What is the advice here with this theme? It's interesting because I just think that it's a huge gas up for you. Like it's a huge boost to your self-esteem. It's also just really reassuring, and it's kind of confirming your high vibration, which is helping attract more of what you want when it comes to love. This Judgment card is saying this is a shift in perspective for you, some sort of awakening moment to the point where you're able to kind of see things clearly and look at things in a more profound way. You're getting more excited about where things are headed, and you're feeling as though this has a lot of positive potential. Your advice is the Warrior. So I feel like the goal here is to keep on keeping on, to maintain this vibration as long as you can, but remember your overall goal and keep moving forward. Don't settle. I think the Warrior is mostly just trying to say, like, you put a lot of effort into getting here, so enjoy it. Enjoy the moment, and don't think of it as a enjoy it while it lasts situation. Just enjoy it for what you've had to put in to get here. I do think this Warrior is talking about everything kind of coming to a head for you in a positive way, and it is also hinting at the fact that you may be about to start something new and exciting soon too. So the next month is more so about just receiving confirmation, validation, and a healthy kind of boost to your esteem so that you can keep moving forward as well. Let's have a look at your next theme with the fixed energy here. Interesting. This fixed energy for you, it feels a little bit weird. Depending on your chart, if you're a Pisces sun and your rising sign is also mutable, this may be a bit of a struggle for you. But if you're a Pisces moon and your sun sign is fixed, then this is a positive shift for you, of feeling more empowered. Otherwise, this could feel like you're being a bit challenged, almost like someone's forcing you to do something that you don't want to. What's going on with this fixed energy for Pisces? We have the Queen of Swords coming out. What's going on with this fixed energy for Pisces, please, Spirit? We have the Nine of Swords reversed. Clarify this fixed energy for Pisces, please. Clarify this fixed energy for Pisces. Oh my God, I'm so sick of having a cough. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. At the back of the deck, we have the Six of Wands again. So a lot of the month ahead seems to be about moving forward and feeling more confident about the road forward, especially if you are single and you're manifesting something into your life. But if you're in a relationship, I feel like this is about confirming the road that you're on and reconciling with the actions and choices that you've made, for better or for worse. Now, I am seeing the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, this is heavy energy. This fixed energy is going to be a bit of a challenge for a lot of you, but it's about how you move through that. A lot of this has to do with someone that you're dealing with, making you feel like you need to prove yourself to them, making you feel like you need to mold and change to fit whatever they need from you, and having a hard time figuring out how to communicate all of this pressure to them. It does feel like you're under pressure. It feels like some of you are being pushed beyond the comfort zone of what you'd prefer to do in this situation, almost like the expectations are really high. And it feels like you have to kind of look one way and act a different way. So it's very interesting. I feel like this Four of Pentacles reversed is you trying to figure out whether it's time to let go of something and how you can kind of make positive changes in order to kind of get what you want. But I feel like for most of you, you're not going to make any big changes to this situation in the month ahead. It feels more like you're trying to sit in the grit of it, process all the information that you have, and troubleshoot your different solutions. It's highly likely that you're too loyal to the situation, or that the situation is too complicated for you to take action here and now. You're going to want to wait until you feel like it's the right time to do something. But I see a heavy reality weighing on your mind, and you know you got to do something about it, but you're delaying it. For a lot of you with this Queen of Swords, you're just trying to gather more information and put it into the bigger picture puzzle. And when you have a full, complete puzzle, then you're going to kind of start making those big, heavy hitting choices and decisions. But for the moment, I feel like you're still just showing face and putting on this really real hero facade, despite the fact that the tower is burning down. It's very interesting. I almost feel like if you're dealing with someone, you're seeing some aspects of their personality that you don't really like, and you're trying to figure out, is this a deal breaker? Like, what do I do about this? Now, for those who are single, I think that your main challenge in love here has to do with some of the choices that you've made previously when it comes to romance and love, and trying to kind of find a healthy medium of putting yourself in new situations without feeling too vulnerable and too fresh. I also think that this fixed energy is about you trying to stand your ground in a situation in which you're being challenged and triggered, because there seems to be a lot of pressure on you over here. And it feels like you're just trying to kind of stand your ground despite feeling all this pressure. So what is the advice here for Pisces with this fixed energy? What is the advice? We have the Threshold reversed. So that is saying, I'm hearing if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I'm also hearing that you don't need to rush this big scary thing. Like, I feel like you are standing on the edge of something and you're figuring out, like, when do I take this leap? When do I do this? How do I do this? But I think that the fear of the unknown is exacerbating the circumstances and maybe pushing us to an unhealthy point of feeling pressured and rushed. I almost think that you do need more time to weigh out your information. Trust your intuition, Pisces, especially you. I say this to all my signs, but you're intuitively feeling like you need to just wait and gather information, and that is what your advice is saying as well with the Threshold reverse. So we don't need to throw ourselves into the unknown yet. I do think that you need more information before you make a hasty decision or take hasty, rushed, pressured action. I think that this fixed energy is more about digging your heels in and getting all your facts straight and your information right before you move forward. This also could apply to those who have started to kind of see some red flags without seeing the whole picture of someone that they're seeing. Like, say you're interacting with someone and you're just sort of noticing some behavior that you don't like. I feel like this is saying you need to kind of wait it out a little bit more before you make a premature decision or take premature action. I do think that the situation will get better or clearer, let's say clearer, and what you should do in the situation will become a lot clearer. But in the month ahead, you should just be trying to gather more information and taking a look at the bigger picture. What is going on with this Scorpio energy? Interesting. The Scorpio energy for you, Pisces, feels a little defensive. It feels like we are on guard. And like we're trying to kind of keep ourselves in a protective state. What is happening with Scorpio over here for Pisces? Your first card is the Page of Pentacles upright. What is happening for Scorpio over here? Or with Scorpio, I should say. We have the Three of Cups. What is happening with Scorpio? We also have the Ten of Pentacles. At the back of the deck is the Four of Wands reversed. So you're feeling like, I want to say threatened. Someone's disturbing your peace over here. It feels like it's an interference from a friend or someone who thinks they know what's going on in your love life, imposing themselves unnecessarily. You may be feeling like someone's trying to set you up before you're ready to date again. Or if you're in a relationship, it could feel like a friend is kind of overstepping a boundary with you. The Four of Wands reversed, it just feels like there's an unwelcomed visitor in your house. That's what it feels like. And this Page of Pentacles is saying that there's an immature sort of action here, or an immature person trying to take action or voice messages. They could be an earth sign, but I also see the Page of Pentacles as potential. So it feels like this situation is still unfolding and someone is interfering in the early stages. The Ten of Pentacles here is saying that there is a lot at stake. Like it's something that, like if they ruin it, they ruin a lot, you know, like it's not to the point of marriage, but I feel like it's somebody trying to interfere in a commitment or someone that you have your sights set on. But for others of you, I do think that if you're in a relationship, all of this energy is kind of talking about you needing to overcome certain fears in order to really kind of build this relationship and move it forward in the way that it deserves to be. And that Four of Wands reversed is that temporary feeling of instability and insecurity as you challenge the status quo to progress things, to grow. If it doesn't resonate as being external interference with this Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles, then it is more of like an internal interference of self-sabotaging and being highly defensive towards a developing situation that has a lot of potential. Especially with the Three of Cups, we're still just getting to know each other. We're still just trying to like have fun and kind of embrace the moment to be more playful. And yet this Scorpio energy is saying like we're transforming for better or for worse. And as that transformation happens, a lot of fears are being highlighted as well. So it's an interesting theme and I can see how it plays out in so many different scenarios. So please just take what fits. A lot of Pisceans who watch these readings are in very different energies. Some of y'all are happily married and others of you are still seeking. So I have to kind of account for that. But I just feel like this is mostly internal. And even if there is an external friend overstepping their boundaries, they're picking up on your internal conflict anyway. They're picking up on internal fears and they may just know us so well that they're exacerbating those fears rather than confirming the potential, because there is a lot of material potential here for growth and longevity with someone that we're engaging with a lot socially. And I did feel like your social presence was increasing. So it is interesting that that's coming out in the Scorpio card. Scorpio isn't a bad energy for you. It's just a challenging energy because it plagues on a lot of like the Pisces seriousness and the Pisces pessimism, and it can highlight fears rather than encourage wisdom. So just be aware of that. Let's get advice here for Pisces, please, Spirit, with the Scorpio energy. What is going on with the Scorpio energy for Pisces? What is the advice? We'll take them both. We have the Village, cute, and we also have the Castle. So I feel like your advice is to surround yourself with the right people, first of all, with the Village here. Definitely seek support if you need it, but don't accept unsolicited advice, you know, because first of all, you didn't ask for it, but second of all, I think that it's just coming from a place that while they may mean well, it's not entirely helpful. And then the castle is talking about aligning our actions with our intentions and working on building that beautiful sort of grand home that we envisioned. I see a lot of potential for something very secure, but I also see it stemming from a more material place. So your advice is to kind of match your reality with your internal and to make sure that you're aligning that. Fear is natural. Don't feel guilty for having fear or for feeling afraid to do something in this situation. But just observe how that fear may be standing in the way for some really positive potential. With this castle energy, castles to me represent good fortune, but they also in this deck represent stability. I think of castles almost as fortresses as well, things that could withstand the test of time and battles, warfare. So it's interesting. I see that you're transforming your love life into one that has a lot of potential for long-term stability and success, but getting there involves surrounding yourself with the right people in the first place. So let's check on how your person is thinking and feeling about you now, their energy towards you in the month ahead. We'll start with the established person. So for those who already have someone in their life, a partner or someone who they've had in their life for a while, how is that person feeling about Pisces in the month ahead? Please, Spirit, just one card. How is that person feeling about Pisces? We have disapproval. I love you so by the Walters. Get another card. How is that person feeling about Pisces in the month ahead, please, Spirit? Okay. We have the Storm, and interestingly enough, Agape also wanted to come out, which is all about unconditional love. At the back of the deck at this stage, we have the Flame, but we're also going to be asking about a new person as well. So for those who are dealing with someone already, who have an established person in their life, this person is feeling like you're kind of evolving and transforming, and you are kind of leaving them behind, especially those who resonate with having an ex who is still in the picture in some way and keeping tabs on you through social media, for example, or through mutual friends. They feel like you're leaving them behind. The main energy that I'm getting is this person is looking at you make decisions that are very self-focused, and this person is just having a hard time catching up to you. They feel very insecure. Even if you have a healthy relationship, for some reason, your partner is feeling insecure, and I feel like their actions are a reflection of that as well. I could see pettiness. I could also see disapproval, and I could also see microaggressions and passive aggression. This isn't a heavy energy. It's a very subliminal, subconscious energy. And it's something that comes out through very passive actions or through when we're not really thinking, it slips. The Storm is talking about inner turmoil. This person is honestly going through it and they're projecting it onto you, but it is impacting you, Pisces. Even if you don't have many meaningful connections with this person, i.e. they are an ex, I just feel like their main energy towards you is a bit chaotic, and it's a reflection of their own self-destruction rather than what you are doing. I do think that this Storm is them sensing a shift in your energy because you are transforming, but I think that they could be handling it better. It's coming through as being unnecessarily chaotic towards you and your connection. So what is the advice for Pisces when interacting with this established person? What is the advice for Pisces? We have Aries, and we also have Black Moon Lilith, which is the one true Lilith I found out. Aries and Black Moon Lilith reversed. Wow, okay. So your advice has a lot to do with a question of how are you being subservient to this connection? How are you suppressing? How are you being made to feel guilty for your own needs, your own desires, and your own wants? Black Moon Lilith reversed is someone shaming you for what you want and for how you feel, and making you feel guilty for choosing to live in your truth, your authenticity, and your passion. It does feel like your advice has a lot to do with needing to reflect on whether your connection is in a healthy dynamic at the moment, or whether there are some unhealthy attachments, expectations, and behaviors towards one another, especially with Aries here. Aries is actually encouraging you to start new and to try to bring new passion, but also new energy into this connection, maybe new boundaries and new behaviors, so that we aren't suppressing unhealthily, diminishing, and being subservient towards who we truly are. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at your new person. How is the new person feeling towards Pisces? So for those who are dealing with someone who isn't well established yet, you're not in a relationship yet, or for those who haven't got someone yet, how will the new person be feeling about Pisces in the month ahead? We have sex, money, feelings die by likely, contempt. Dang. How is the new person feeling about Pisces in the month ahead? How is the new person feeling? We have the crone reversed. Interesting. So, there's something going on with your energy in general, sweets. You are having a whole transformation of your love life right now, and either people make the cut or they don't. I think that as you transition and you work on your confidence and you enforce your ideas through your actions in terms of marrying your reality with your intention, you're going to have a huge external shift, and some people just aren't going to make the cut, whether they've been with you for years or whether they've just recently come into your life. I think that a lot of you are going to have this kind of shape up or ship out energy, especially with this energy. The new person needs to figure out how they fit into your life, because I'm seeing some of you guys just kind of experimenting with like booty calls and temporary situations, but I'm also seeing that they don't actually align with the growth and the wisdom that you have. And your interactions with them are a reflection of numbing and trying to kind of ignore and distract, rather than attract and grow. And the thing about this new person is a lot of you are attracting someone, or you have someone in your life who isn't very established, but they just kind of fulfill a need, a very physical need. They don't fit in to you, your personality, and where you're at. And you're going to realize that with the crone reverse. This person isn't on your level intellectually, in terms of wisdom, in terms of experience. I don't even think, like, you may have some similarities, but I don't think that they are even fun for you to talk to. Like, that's how limited it is. I feel like you don't even have interesting conversations with this person. And they are aware of that. Like, they know that too. That's why that's how they're feeling about you as well. So what is the advice for Pisces when dealing with this new person? Okay. We have waning gibbous, okay. And we also have feminine, yeah. Listen, a lot of this has to do with Lilith again. Lilith again, honoring your feelings, your wants, your needs, and recognizing how you are suppressing or shaming or just not fully living in your authentic self. Waning gibbous is saying that the situation is changing for better, even if it comes to a head to the point where it's ending. I feel like this is a temporary energy, and you just got to kind of let it become what it is inevitably going to become. You don't need to force something to end here. I just think it's going to naturally wane. It's going to naturally turn into an ending. But the feminine energy here is what really is your advice. This feminine energy is blocked, and your advice is to just honor the growth, honor your healing, and honor where you're at, being more aware of what you have been through and what you deserve based on how much you have grown. Sorry, we were just cut off by my camera, but what I was going to say is I feel like you are cutting yourself short here, but I also think that you know that, and I also think that this is helpful for what it is right now, and it is going to eventually end and turn into a new beginning for you, which is going to lead to you matching up your external with your internal, because you are far more evolved than this situation. But this situation feels more like a little crutch to help you get through your current transformation until you're ready for your next best big thing. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, when it comes to love in the month ahead. I hope this was helpful. It was definitely very honest. If anything didn't resonate 100%, you may have messages in your moon or Venus sign, because this is a love reading. So I highly recommend you check that out. Also, take a look at your September predictions if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. I hope this has been a helpful reading for you. It's been a pleasure to exchange energy and time with you today. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I wish you a prosperous, abundant month ahead. I shall see you in another video. Bye.